Welcome to the Imaginary Gallery YouTube channel. I'm TJ, your host. This is an introductory video to the channel because I tried to convey the information I wanted to in the description box on the front page of the channel, but there were not enough characters, so here I am. This channel can be confusing unless you know what's going on. So, the main subject here is the cluster B. The cluster B personality disordered person, which seems to be everywhere nowadays, but I am an expert in this field because of my experience with it. And you're not going to see me giving any kind of sob story videos in tears telling you what someone did to me that was so horrible. You won't see that. In fact, I've seen it so much, I've been around it so long, I kind of see it as a joke now. So many times I will poke fun at it, which hopefully helps you, if you're recovering from it, to realize it's retarded. And it actually is very retarded. And not in a politically incorrect way. Retarded, which we'll discuss in future videos. But I consider myself a creative force, and I do regular videos which talk about various scenarios, real-life examples, experiences, and so on. And I do have a number of different series, which we can name a few. We've got the Narcissist Bag of Tricks, which is basically a compilation of the various tactics those people use. We've also got the gay World of Narcissism series, which is for the gays out there, which Cluster B narcissist runs rampant in those worlds. And then we've also got just the basics, which is the 3 stages of narcissistic abuse. There's another series, Blast from the Past, which is dedicated solely to the younger generation teen gays out there. Because we don't have discrimination at the Imaginary Gallery. We embrace all types. Because these Cluster B monsters, they masquerade in every and any type. So, there's no discrimination. We've got my personal favorite series, which is called I'm the Narcopath. And what that is, just in case you don't understand, if you watch one video and then watch another and don't understand the difference, I Am the Narcopath is my alter ego. It's basically a culmination of all the experiences I've had with such Cluster B creatures all over the spectrum, and basically what it experienced, the catharsis of switching roles. I go into character. I put on a wig, a mask. I put on whatever, and I actually transform into the Cluster B monster that we all fear. And the main reason for this actually serves a purpose. When you're dealing especially with a covert narcissist or covert Cluster B anything, you are not going to be let in on what's going on, ever. You can guess, you can say, hey, I think this means this, but guess what? If you're dealing with the covert, they will tell you that you are wrong, even if you're 110% correct. So, the point of the Narcopath series is to actually speak to you, the listener, from the viewpoint of this devil narcopathic monster in words that he or she would never really use on you, unless, of course, they were trying to hurt you during a discard phase. But if not, no, they will not tell you. So that's the point of the Narcopath series, which when I first started out, I wore like a robe and didn't care about clothing, but later I thought, you know what, you don't want to do a video channel wearing a robe. So I started wearing actual clothing for the later videos. But anyway, the point of this all is entertainment, laughter, laugh at yourself because they can't. You can. And of course, get beyond and hopefully reach the no contact point. But I believe it's kind of funny, even though it's really not. But I try to look at it in a funny way just because some of it's really sick. And some of it I could decipher as being retarded and enjoy. It's a light-hearted conversation. Serious subjects sometimes. Other times it's just laughter at the fool. But I've gotten better at this video stuff too, because you'll notice the quality of video changes from the beginning to where we are today. And of course, it's not perfect, and I don't profess to have it perfect, but it is much better than simply focusing the camera on a wall and then just talking to you. So take it that way. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the videos. I've gotten a lot of nice feedback, a lot of positive comments, a few negative ones, a few misunderstandings, and that's exactly why I'm doing this intro video, because the Narcopath videos, that series, is actually very frightening if you don't know what it is. And I had a viewer look at it and then comment like, that scared me. And my response is like, it's supposed to scare you. I am switching characters into the monster Narcopath, or whatever you want to call it. I am speaking for it, which is not a pretty sight. And that's kind of the point. But again, it requires your brain to flip from one side to the other, because most of the videos are just serious, like talks about things. But then every so often it's important for me to switch characters and become the monster temporarily, just to tell you the way it is from their point of view. But good luck and enjoy, and comment, like, and subscribe.
And sometimes this channel may veer off into completely different directions, such as food preparation or political matters, or they may all be blended together. But take it all as one and accept the fact that we are in a contemporary world today with a wonderful government who loves us and takes care of us. Enjoy. And I am not retarded.
I am not retarded. I'm special. See? And please try not to get freaked out or scared or terrified if I happen to choose to wear a mask to prove a point. Jesus!
I don't know who they were, but I am the narcopath, and all I'm trying to do is get my 15 minutes of fame. I tried the Wheel of Fortune 3 times and I was rejected, so I decided to try something different this time.
Can't we do something about these weapons? Oh, these weapons? Can't we do something? Why can't we all just get along? How'd I do? We're still rolling. Oh! My son! you may wonder. You may ask the question, why? Why would I bother to even talk and be with you if this is how things were? Well, I'll tell you. The answer is simple. You had a house. You had television programs. You had furniture. You had everything I didn't have. So I figured in order to have access to those things you have, I would just pretend to love you so I could have that. Plus your swimming pool was my favorite. That's the one thing I didn't want to lose when I discarded you, so I really thought about that one before discarding you. But
So, because I could pick up on the fact that you probably knew I was just using you, so what did I do? Before you could even say it, I said to you are using me. Anyway, once again, none of this was my idea. TJ, the sadistic monster, thought that you might want to be told about what was really going on. I'm a human clone. Please stop human cloning.